Hey, welcome to my channel. This afternoon, I thought we would recap week 1 on Nutrisystem. If you remember, I started last Wednesday, me and David, my husband. We both started together last Wednesday, so that means today is the 7th day. This is the last day of week 1, which is their kickstart week, which is their very minimal food week. And when I say food, I mean good food. I mean anything besides vegetables. We'll get to that. So the first week, what I gather is everybody starts at 1,000 calories. That's kind of their baseline for the week. Now, they do not count vegetable calories against you in your calorie goals. And they do let you go a little above, I think, maybe below. I'm not sure. I've not researched that completely. I will tell you this. Of the 1,200 calories they allowed me, I only met that one day. The rest of it, I stayed below 1,200 calories. How I got 1,200 is most assuredly my size, because a 325-pound woman such as myself is going to require more food than somebody half my size, which is 150 pounds. I need to lose 200 pounds. I need to lose a whole person. You see, I need to lose a whole person. First, what I'm working for, what my very first goal is 70 pounds, and that's to get both of my knees replaced. They won't do it until I do that. That's why I started Nutrisystem, to see if that would help me more than what I have been doing. It's been going slow. I want something more structured. I love Simply Feeling, and that's probably what I'll go back to when I get my knees done, to start my weight loss lifestyle. This is not going to be my lifestyle forever. This is an emergency situation. This is a means to an end situation. So that's why I'm doing Nutrisystem. But I will say this. I think it's going to teach me a lot about portion sizes and good choices. I really do. We'll talk about the choices that we'll have. So week 1, what I was saying was, my extra points, listen, I've done points for so long. My extra calories come from being so much bigger than your typical person. And they added 2 power fuels to my day. Whereas if you're on the regular program, just like David, you only get Nutrisystem food and vegetables. Now and water. They want you to have at least 4 servings of vegetables a day, but vegetables are unlimited. And I took that to mean week 1 too. So we ate unlimited vegetables. I honestly don't think I would have made it if I could not had unlimited vegetables. As much as I don't like them, I was thankful to have them to eat. Now, my breakfast had a power fuel added, and my lunch had a power fuel added. If you've been watching my what I ate videos, you will have seen what I added to those meals. And David, now, we get in this first week 3 meals and 2 snacks. That will change starting tomorrow, because today's the last day. I've not had my last Nutrisystem snack today, and I have not had my supper today. But that's the only things left today. I've had everything else that I'm supposed to have. David, he's staying on the plan as far as he can, but when he's hungry, he has something, and he's picking healthy choices, because we really don't have anything else in the house that's not healthy. So he really don't have any options. But there are some foods that we have that need to be eat up, that he's working on those. And he works hard. He only has 20 pounds to lose, and he didn't do this to lose that weight. Well, 20 pounds is what he would like to lose. He didn't do this plan to lose weight. He did this plan to support me. He made that sacrifice to go on this plan and eat this food and eat this way, to keep me from having to cook for him, be tempted by that food, have to go to all the trouble for him and for me separately. So he he's doing that for me, and I think that is a major sacrifice on his part. And I'm very, very fortunate to have such a supportive husband. I know a lot of people can't say that. So I'm very thankful for that. Now, this week, I have 99.9% stayed exactly how they wanted. One day, my blood sugar dropped and I needed some peanut butter. So I got a spoonful of peanut butter. And normally, I didn't have any bananas, I didn't have any juice, I didn't have anything sugar, nothing in the house except for white table sugar, and I wasn't just going to spoon it. So I had to run out to the post office, and I drove through and got me a fountain Pepsi, and that leveled off. The peanut butter started it, and I was still, shaking, and my blood sugar was dropped, and I mean, I was just, if you've ever had it happen, you know how you feel. And so that Pepsi, that helped. I didn't count that as going off plan. I counted that as medicinal purposes, because those are the things that help me when my blood sugar does a dive like that. And I don't know if it's because I've not been eating protein and carbs enough to keep it level that it did that. I don't know. But anyway, I got through that situation. And then, like, I've not filmed some cucumbers because I just don't think about it. And I'm like, some of the cucumbers I filmed, some of them I didn't, but I've eaten cucumbers until they're falling out my ears, because there's not very many raw vegetables that I like. I do like cucumbers. I'm going to try this coming week to eat some carrots to break up the monotony of cucumbers. And then I had popcorn one night, which is just one of the 100 calorie bags. It was one of those days that I was just famished, and the vegetables just didn't do it. Matter of fact, this is Tuesday. It was last night. Last night I had the popcorn because I couldn't eat those vegetables. I just couldn't face them down. I just could not do it. I have had so many vegetables this week that when I got to those, I just couldn't do it. And so I was still hungry when I got through with supper. So I had a 100 calorie bag of popcorn, and I don't think that derailed me. So 99.9% I stayed on plan, and I think that is a win. That's a major win. Now, I didn't show my popcorn because I already had put my video up, so there was no going back. The way YouTube is, I was not going back and adding that. So I'm telling you now. So the way I cooked my vegetables was I did 2 at supper time, enough to where David had some to take with him for his lunch, because he works nights, so that's his daytime. So he took his lunch with him to eat, for his lunch break. And the leftover vegetables with that, and I ate the other leftover vegetables with my lunch the next day. We ate vegetables. Oh my gosh, excuse me. We ate so many vegetables. Listen, y'all know how I feel about them. I've said it, we tolerate them. Now, he's not going to tolerate a carrot. He's not going to eat a carrot. He'll eat a few if they're in like beef stew, in a roast, something like that. But he's not going to eat no pot of carrots, roasted, boiled, nothing you can't do to a carrot that he's going to sit down and just eat a plate full of carrots. So there are some things we're just not going to eat. Like eggplant, we're not going to eat eggplant. And I know a lot of people love it and fix it, but I've fixed it and I've tried it, and we just can't do it. So there's things we can't do. He's not going to eat roasted broccoli or roasted cauliflower. He's just not going to do it. He's about foundered on Brussels sprouts, but I'm going to try them again one time this coming week. See if maybe I can get them down in that way. So I think week 1 went great. I think we survived it, which I didn't think I was going to, because there were days that I moaned and groaned and whined like a baby because I didn't want to eat those vegetables, and I was just mad about it. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. So I was a baby about it. And then there were times I was a baby about being hungry because I was hungry and I didn't want to eat a vegetable, but that's all I could eat. I didn't have a choice. I couldn't eat a protein or a carb. I couldn't grab like a piece of cheese to do it. I couldn't do anything but a vegetable. Y'all saw what I ate. So I think that I got through week one stupendously. I think I did. And I'm proud of myself. Now, last night I had a peanut emergency. We got some little bags of peanuts we had bought at BJ's long before we ever started this program. So we already had them on hand. Well, we could have nuts coming up, but like 1 ounce. That many nuts. And I told John, I'm like, I want these peanuts. You better talk me off this peanuts ledge. I really, 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 really want these peanuts. I was so hungry and I wanted to taste some food that was some food that wasn't some boiled or roasted vegetable. She's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Get you some tea, make you some hot tea. So I went over there. I made a glazed lemon loaf. I sat on my chair. I propped my feet up, had the TV on, and I just enjoyed that cup of tea. And the urge passed, and I did not eat the peanuts. I was so proud of myself. So I think week one went well. I did not sneak off and get anything at the store. I didn't go to no drive-through. I didn't sneak and try to make something here at home. I didn't eat a piece of toast, things that I used to could have. I didn't do none of that. I stuck to the program with the exception of those couple things I told you. So week one went great. Now let me tell you how week two and beyond will go. They are different. We've got through the first 7 days. Now we're on to the 5-day plan. And that's the plan I wanted because I was afraid if we did 7 days of Nutrisystem without me cooking like regular meals, a main dish or something, I would want to, even though I hate cooking most of the time. I figured if I was restricted to not cook, that's when I would have a fit to cook. So that's why we're doing the 5-day program. The 2 days that you don't cook are when you make your flex meals. That's what they're called. The amounts of foods that you can eat are gracious plenty more than what we just got through eating. We still have our 3 meals, but now we get 3 snacks. So it's like their philosophy is kind of eat every 3 hours, which in reality, sometimes you can do that, and sometimes life just won't let you do that. You get it in when you can get it in. But they say eat all your food, and this is gracious plenty food. I feel like it's too much food. And if it is, I'm going to cut some of these carbs off. I'm not going to cut a protein off because you need your protein. But some of these carbs, I think I'm going to make them. I'm going to make it as the program states. But if I feel like I have too much food, that's where I'm going to cut it because I think 1,900 calories is a little bit high to get me to the quicker weight loss. I know this is not going to be a fall off me overnight, but I would like to lose a little bit more if I can. But I like the fact that this is structured. I like the fact that my main dish is made and I just have to worry about my sides. Now my menu was hard this week. We'll talk about that on tomorrow's menu plan. But let me tell you what week 2 is going to entail, and then we'll go. So, that's my flex meals. Hold on, that's the wrong one. So for Monday through Friday, we decided to do our flex meals Saturday and Sunday. So we're not trying to mix them in throughout the week and getting all confused on who's going to eat what when. During the week, we will eat the same lunch and supper. He'll be responsible for his own breakfast because he knows what he wants to eat. He'll be responsible for his own snacks because he knows what he wants to eat. I'll have the food available. He can make whatever he wants to make. But this is what they have us at our weight. I'll get the exact calories tomorrow when I put my weight in and the app resets to start on week 2. But I manipulated the app to begin with to saying that I'm starting on week 2, so I see what we're supposed to have. And I did that on both of our apps. So for breakfast, a Nutra, which that is short for Nutrisystem, in case you did not know. Nutra, 2 Power Fuels, and a Smart Carb. Snack, I get a Power Fuel and a Smart Carb, and David gets a Nutra. Lunch, a Nutra, a Power Fuel, and 2 Smart Carbs. Snack, Power Fuel, and Smart Carb, that's both of us. Dinner, Nutra, Power Fuel, and Smart Carb. And snack, Nutra, and Power Fuel. Now, the lunch, I get the extra Smart Carb, David doesn't. But just to keep us the same, I put the extra Smart Carb for both of us. That extra 80 to 120 calories is not going to hurt him. He's a working man. It's not going to hurt him. So I made us exactly the same. That's what we will have. My day starts on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. Now our flex meals, we will get breakfast, 3 Power Fuels, 2 Smart Carbs. Snack, a Power Fuel and a Smart Carb. Lunch, 3 Power Fuels, 2 Smart Carbs. Maybe that's the one where he only got 1 and I got 2, and I gave him it. One of these days I did anyway. Snack, a Power Fuel and a Smart Carb. Supper, 3 Power Fuels, 1 Smart Carb. And then the final snack, 2 Power Fuels and a Smart Carb. So that is what week 2 will be. As you lose weight on the program, your calories will adjust. Therefore, your allotment of Power Fuels and Smart Carbs will adjust. So that is what we're getting now. That's what I'm getting as a 325-pound woman. I hope come tomorrow I'm less than that. I think what I'm going to do is, my weigh-in has always been, well, not always, but for the very longest time, has been Thursday. I think I'm going to make my weigh-in Wednesday because that's when I started, and that's when I want to get a proper weight of what I did on the program that week. I want to see on Wednesday my progress. So I think I'll do my weigh-in Wednesday and still do my weigh-in videos on Thursday. So that won't change. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So that is what happened for week 1. I made it through. I know several of you have started Nutrisystem since I have. Several of you have told me you are already on Nutrisystem. You have already started it. You're in week 1. You're waiting on your food, different areas, places that you're at. I want to assure you, if you are in the midst of week 1, or if you have not started week 1 and you are worried that you're not going to make it, I was worried I wasn't going to make it. Me and David, I stressed over week 1. And as soon as we made our order, I stressed over it. Can I do it? Can I do it? Are you sure? Can we do it? Read week 1. We don't get to eat anything. Are we going to make it? What is going to happen? What happened was I did make it, and I think I'm stronger for it. I'm stronger for making decisions that I didn't want to make and following through with them. And they say, if I can do it, you can do it. But that's not always the case. But I think in this case, somebody who's as big as me, who eats as much food as me, who is allowed to eat as much food as me, who the first week dropped down to 1,200 calories, where I can tell you for a fact without looking at calories, I was way above that on Simply Feeling. So to drop down for 1 week to 1,200 calories, I think if I can do it, if I can eat vegetables that I hate all week long because I have to, and not eat the proteins and not eat the carbs, not eat the extras, the ketchup that I would like to have on my eggs and mushrooms, little things like that. If I can get through week 1 unscathed and sit here to tell you about it, you can too. I have faith in you. I know you can do it. If you get on the peanut ledge, message me and I'll talk you down off of it. Whatever ledge you're on, message me. I'll talk you down off of it. So I think you can do it. So that does it for me for week 1. Stay tuned tomorrow for my menu plan starting on week 2. It's a big menu plan. The menu plans will be bigger from now on because I have 3 meals and 3 snacks to plan. Because it's a puzzle. It's like putting together a puzzle. Power fuels here, smart carbs there. You got to put these two together. You got to put these three together. It's an ordeal, and I think I'll get better at it. But for now, it's pretty rough. So that does it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying seeing my What I Ate videos, whether you're on Nutrisystem or not. I hope it's interesting to you to see, okay, what is she eating and is she going to lose weight? We shall see. Keep your fingers crossed for the scales to be good to me in the morning. So that does it for me, and I'll see you in my next video.